Obama's real birth certificate just leaked. Was Trump right the entire time? If you were ever one to question Obama's real nation of origin, you would have been labeled a birther by the radical left and the media. There is a good reason why a president of the United States is required to be born in the country. If the president was indeed born in a foreign country, he may not have America's best interest at heart. Many of Obama's actions during his 8 years as president seemed as if he didn't have our country's best interest in mind. After all, look at how divided we are since he left office. The country is facing a crisis like we haven't seen in decades, and Obama and the Democrats are to blame for that. Now, thanks to Obama's half-brother, we have been given more information on his actual birthplace. Malik Obama has spent years trying to reveal the truth about Barack Obama and tweeted an image back in March possibly revealing Obama's true birth certificate. According to Patriot Journal. Now President Trump led the charge to get to the bottom of the rumors, and Obama eventually put out a copy of his certificate in 2011 to appease everyone, but many, including the respectable Sheriff Arpaio, remained unconvinced. Now someone much closer to Obama has released what appears to be the smoking gun, and both the document and the person have jaws dropping around America. From the American Mirror. Malik Obama, Barack Obama's half-brother, tweeted an image of what appears to be Barack's birth certificate. Except it's not from Hawaii, but rather Kenya. Now Malik has had a tense relationship with his brother, and from the well-known picture of his brother wearing Trump's signature red hat, it may not surprise anyone that he has decided to release a document like this. From the Daily Mail. The Obama brothers have had a strained relationship over the years. They first met around 30 years ago and were best men at each other's weddings. Malik claims that he's been invited to the White House on numerous occasions and that he stays in contact with the president. "Of course we're close," he told GQ in 2013. "I'm the one who brought him here to goo.gl in 1988. I thought it was important for him to come home and see from whence his family came, his roots." Malik told Mail Online that year that his more famous half-brother is always at the end of a phone line if I want to talk. What would it mean if it was real? It is very unlikely that anything would happen to officially roll back anything Barack did as president. But if it turns out he was ineligible, it would be an eternal mar against Obama and the Democratic Party, and it could cost Obama his future treatment as a former president, his pension and his security. If the general public and the media ever accepted it, how unlikely is that, he would lose his book deals and many opportunities to make six figures giving speeches following in the footsteps of Hillary and Bill. Now that they have zero political power to peddle and their foundations are drying up, how much do you think they can really charge for a speech? The media is already labeling Malik's release as a giant conspiracy. Americans should admit it is important to be cautious until the evidence is reviewed. The liberal calling card is to jump to conclusions that fit their agenda, no matter what the evidence really is, and that is the last thing conservatives should do. Democrats were quick to dismiss Malik's proof that his half-brother was indeed born in Kenya and not in the U.S., but it's not uncommon for Democrats to lie. At the very least, the proper authority should be willing to investigate the claim made by Malik. After all, he does have a connection to Barack Obama and has known him much longer than any of us. Even if the birth certificate turns out as a fake, there still needs to be a proper investigation into it. If it does turn out to be a lie, then we are closer to the truth, but if it does turn out to be true, then we will finally get to the bottom of this major conspiracy theory that has been raging for years. What do you think? Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.